Good evening, all. Sorry to join late. Some technical issue out there. So what we are discussing in last lectures, we talking about CRM software, and there is another software is supply chain management. So in our management information subject, we have discussed so many parts, like from starting how information system is combining with the management. So in that part, what is the starting point? In that part, what is the component of information systems? What are the types? And after that, we are taking care of each and every activity which is performed by the management information system. Later on, we are like expanding the definitions, which one is considering like each and every department having their kind of like what working criteria out there. So according to that, we taking different tools, methodologies to check insights, then we plan for the betterment of the outcomes. So these discussions we already done. In today's lectures, we are taking another part, which one is part of like these systems, these methodologies, these information systems, they are benefited or not, what kind of things are part of another things like in different way, how we are going to, uh, what is the role of social uh, impact. So each and everything which is regarding like the presence of online, the software and tools, how that is affecting the society. So what kinds considerations we are taking care of that also. So you all aware about the basic discipline rules, what is required for the presence in live lectures. So for that, you need to write your name, enrollment number, program name. Other than you also having the other options, like if you're facing any problem, so you can write up your query through this email addresses, or other you can directly contact on this number. What kind of things we are going to discuss in these lectures? We are starting from what is the social dynamics of the internet. So we are firstly like we do all the part information systems later on be part of like online things. So how these things are going to affect, what are the dynamics regarding that? What is the positive impact and what is the negative dynamics? Then what is the impact of internet on communications? Like we had discussed many ways in which we taking care of each and everything regarding communication systems. So these communication systems, how are like part of the internet. So we all aware about that, like if our presence on the internet, so for that we required internet connections. What kind of social media platform out there? What is the internet services, blog, social media, internet technology? So we are going to discuss each and everything. After the lectures, you will understand the impact of the internet on the society and how it shapes social dynamics. So we are taking care of the history, what is the internet. So all these tools are like we having different tools. We have discussed decision support system, customer relationship management systems, ERP. So each and every tools and technique are part of the internet. So what is like how we are defining internet, so we are taking care of that also. So how the internet has influenced communication patterns, social interactions, relationship, communities. We will also analyze both the positive and negative effect of online platforms regarding internet, including communications. How like we will going to analyze the impact of social media platform on information disseminations, socializations, and collective behaviors. We also exploring the various communication platforms such as instant messaging, online forms, social media. So what like we are talking about, like what is the internet, what is the benefit of internet in different organizations. So what kind of way the internet is helping these organization or industry. So first we are starting from social dynamics of the internet. So what is the social dynamics of internet? So what is the pattern of behavior, relationship, interactions that occur within online communities, social media platforms, and digital networks? So all regarding where your presence, when your presence means your industry partners, your industry employees, so each and everyone when they are discussing their things. So what the way? what is the interactions about them on the online communities. So it encompasses how individuals, group, and society navigate and shape the digital landscape. So internet provided platform for individuals to express their opinion. We all aware about it. Like we have right to get informations. We have right to voice like what kind of concerns we have. We can like free speech kind of way we have the right so share their experience and engage in their public disclosures. Different various platforms of social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, they very popular space for the people to connect. They share their content out there and build virtual communities like they don't know, but from like using these kind of social media they can easily interact with them. There are other ways like online forums, discussions board, chat rooms, online personas, avatars. So there are different way they and define the various social dynamics. So we are considering each and every thing. What is the positive impact of the social dynamics? So it is giving like open avenues for activism, social movements. Like sometimes some issues regarding like public issues, so if someone is raising that issue on these platforms, so they make like they can easily make these kind of issues as a social movements. So yeah, on that, like these collective efforts taking in the actions. So online platforms have facilitated organizing and mobilizing efforts, allowing individuals and groups to advocate for social change. They raise awareness about the important issues and coordinate protest or campaign. So what we do with the help of internet, and in that internet part, we are defining the social media platforms. So what we do there, sometimes we raising some issue, sometimes we posting something. So if we all like who is present on that platforms, they collectively do some efforts. So they helping us to the internet is provided a platform for marginalized voices to be heard and has contributed to the deep democratizations of public disclosure, which means like it is not your responsibility to do that part, but no one know about your voice. But with the help of these internet and internet platforms, we also can contribute for the society, for the public disclosures, some issues, some concerns. It provides global connectivity. So with the help of internet, all these like social media platforms, it is part of not only your country, you can connect abroad the country. So it is provide global connectivity. What is the negative? So you all aware about it, like with the help of internet, if someone is doing wrong, unethical work, so using these kind of internet applications or platforms. So there are different negative dynamics like cyberbullying, online harassment, privacy breaches, and sometimes someone is spreading wrong information about individuals. So the spread of the hate speech are some of the negative aspects that have emerged with the growth of the online communities. Like someone is posting some wrong statement for someone, for community, for any like that is affecting the harmony of the society. So that means that kind of speech, if someone is posting on public disclose, that means it is getting popularity in wrong way, but get popular and it reaches to unexpected communities. So that is a negative aspect also. So ensuring digital inclusivity, promoting responsible online behavior, and addressing the power dynamics and inequalities present in the online spaces are ongoing challenges. So we all aware about that. Everyone is using this social media, but what is the actual use? There is like we can say there is that is helping us to connect with peoples. But sometimes if someone is using that platform for wrong purpose, so that means it is not a ethical use of that social media. So in we can't force someone, like it is a open space where anyone can connect. So that is like if someone is forwarding some wrong messages, then don't check the fact of that messages via any media. Like if you getting some messages on WhatsApp, you just making them as a, like it is a factual information we can share with others. So that is the issue. First we need to check, so who, no one knows how they can verify the news, they the wrong informations. So there are different fact checker also available on the internet. So no one go there and check all these content, because they have the time to forward that message, but then don't have the time to check that message before sending someone. Because if they get this message, that means wrongly information may be there in that content. So these issues always be there. How we are going to mitigate? So it is still challenging. Misinformation and fake news, we all aware about it. So someone, there is no boundaries out there, because the number of users in online presence are in millions. So if there is any support team out there of these social media platforms, so they don't get easily track these kind of informations. They use different algorithms to check. So with the help of internet, there are many concerns also, like digital divide. If someone is on platform like digital platforms, any social media, but if someone is not having that facility at their own, so they can't use that platforms. So digital divide also, inequality faces, lack of access to reliable internet connectivity. So sometimes, like some locations out there where there is no proper internet connections, there is not that kind of services out there. It is part of digital literacy. So someone is totally dependent on the digital literacy. So how they are going to get these information without internet? So these resources can hinder individuals' participations in the online sphere. Filter bubbles and echo chambers. So online algorithms and personalized content can create filters, bubble, exposing individuals to informations that align with their belief and preferences. So we also know, like the filter bubble, like what you are watching for a long time. If you like something, so if you spend more time on that video, that image, so that means there are algorithms out there in the back end of these uh, website, these applications, they store these kind of information, then other pages regarding your social media. So you getting that only informations. So that is filter bubble and echo chambers. So they just provide that kind of information that according to their belief and preferences. What is the impact of internet on communication? So communication, we all know, if we are connecting with someone for and sharing some informations like in audio, video, anyway, so that is part of your communications. So how internet helping to make more accessible to from any locations? So how these things are going so it provides global connectivity. Global connectivity defines global friendship, collaborations, and cultural exchanges. Instantaneous communications, like if you want to message someone in like just right now, so you have the options, like you have email options, messaging app, social media platforms. So they all provide real-time information sharing. Expanded social media, it also provides to connect with others who share similar interests, hobbies, and background. Enhance access to informations through emails and different folders, drives, online collaborations, helping us to connect with other people's like video conferencing tools, alternative form of communications we all aware, like video calls, voice shared, video sharing platforms. That is providing diverse perspective and voices, like we easily express our opinion, experiences, and participate in the public disclosure, like what kind of campaign out there on their platforms. Like if like previous applications like Twitter, X, right now, if someone is most trending, most useful there, all the government authorities also be there. So if there is big issue out there, so there is that kind of concerns out there, many people join them, then they make that kind of issue in a trend. So how these things are happen with the internet? So online etiquette, languages, social dynamics, digital identity, self presentations, and online communities, they are all possible with the help of internet. Now, you all aware about this part because it is regarding the social media platforms. So what are the social media platforms? So there are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. what is the content we need to read that because you all aware, but we can say one of the largest, what is the well, if someone is asking what is the Facebook, so you can easily answer them. So Facebook is the one of the largest, most influential social media platform. It allows user to connect with friends, family, and colleague and share update, photos, videos. Facebook group provides space for individuals with shared interests for form communities, discuss topics, and organize events. So the platform has also been used for political activism, fundraising, and promoting social causes. So we always know what is the use of Facebook. So it is just for connect with friends, family, and colleagues. And what we do there, we said update where are we, with whom. So we are tagging them, we uploading photos, videos. But some other use also out there, like there is groups, so they easily can communicate their interest. So there are different community regarding different kind of work. They discuss topic out there, they organize events. Sometimes political activists also active there, and they posting that kind of active politics related issues, fundraising, someone is raising fund for some cause. So each and every other task which one is helping in the society, so that also possible with these kind of social media platform. Twitter, that is now X. So what is the Twitter? Twitter is a micro blogging platform where users can share short messages that we call tweet. So it has become a robust real-time information disseminations, public discussions, and networking tool. Twitter is used for hashtag and retweet has facilitated the spread of news, which means we all aware about that, like, dislike, retweet, reshare. So all this part regarding what purpose. So they taking it in the trends, viral content. So it has also been a platform for political debates, social movements, and citizen journalism. So it is a good platform if you're spending time on Instagram and Facebook. So I will suggest you also spend some time on Twitter. Just follow most, like, we can say, authenticate people's authorities. If you want to check that kind of news is good or not, what is technology is doing. So like what is your interest, according to that you can like people's, and their kind of community is always there. So you can easily raise your issue out there. So there the company is also providing responses over there. So that is a good platforms. You can filter out what interests in there. So according to that, you get the news. So there is no such kind of more lengthy, someone is an appropriate content out there, maybe, but it is still a good platform to. So then Instagram, you are aware about it. Instagram is a based platform focused on the sharing photos, videos. It is gained popularity among individuals, influencers, and business for its emphasis on the visual storytelling. So that is we calling reels. So yeah, with a different kind of content like storytelling as aesthetic. So Instagram is fosters communities around specific interests such as travel, fashion, food, fitness. So what you want to like watch. So there are different platforms. There are other platforms like TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube. So these are providing some kind of informations. LinkedIn, LinkedIn also very useful as a part of the professional. If you want to learn what companies are doing, what are the requirement out there, what kind of trend out there, what is the technologies are currently most followed. So each and everything regarding professionals means it is regarding the technology, it is regarding the management. So LinkedIn is a professional networking platform that allows user to create professional profiles, connect with like colleague and professionals, and showcase their skills and experiences. It play a significant role in the professional networking, job searching, and industry discussions. LinkedIn group allow professionals to share knowledge, seek advice, and collaborate on the professional project. Why we in this subject? Because each and everything, right? Right up we do in the organizations, what kind of platforms allow there. So for that we require to understand internet facilities out there or not, and what kind of social media platforms out there, which one is sometimes used by some companies, some companies are not allowing. So what kind of tools out there, what kind of these media codes. That's why we are taking this topic, because it is part of your syllabus. So YouTube, you all aware about that. That is a video sharing platform that become a hub for content creator, influencers, and media channels. It allows user to upload, share, and discover video on various topics. YouTube communities also their forms around specific interests, hobbies, and internet entertainment genres. It it has revolutionized video content consumptions and provide opportunities for individuals to build online audience and communities. Like sometimes you not have some space to express your opinions, you have specialized knowledge on different things, so you can easily record your knowledge, and then you can put your knowledge on the YouTube. So if your domain is uh, more like providing like such kind of clarification, so if the community in taking interest in your video, so there are earning possibility also there. Much watch your video, so there are some rules and regulations regarding. There is other word other than Reddit. So Reddit comprises various communities such as a subreddit. So each subreddit focuses on a specific topic, interest, and niche, which means like there are peoples, there are communities. If we putting some point out there, so they all discussing on that points. So they provide like they define that specific topics, their interest. Reddit is influence niche communities, which means all kind of these like that is doing something, having some specialized knowledge in different technologies, gaming to personal hobbies and special professional fields. Snapshot known for the imperial messaging features. Users can share photo and video that disappear shortly. So it has gained popularity among younger demographic for its unique communications. So the different social media platform having different kind of speciality. So how they are different. So it has gained popularity among younger. We already discussed what the communication style, like if you posting out something, so they can watch only once. If you they want to watch or replay that pictures, so all the notification regarding what they do on your like photos, which one is you sharing with them, so each and everything, if they are if they want to screenshot it is also mentioning out there. So it is having innovative features like filters, augmented reality. Snapchat impact lies in the influence on visual storytelling, digital entertainment, and the development of the new digital advertising format. TikTok, like we can say that it is similar to the Reels. So it has create short and entertain videos. It has become a global phenomena, particularly among younger audiences, and has reshaped the social media landscape. Before that, we are totally depend on the like Instagram, Facebook. So now that change. So TikTok impact is significant as it is as influence pop cultures, spark viral trend, and provided a platform for user-generated creativity. However, it has also faced scrutiny regarding data privacy, content moderations, and potential risk associated with the inappropriate content. A minute. What is the internet and what is the internet services out there? So internet refers to the various functionalities and capabilities that the internet provide to individuals and the organization. So what is the internet services? What are the benefits that is part of like every individuals who is using internet? So these services are essential for accessing informations, communicating, conducting transactions, and engaging in the various online activities. What are they? Like first is World Wide Web. What is the World Wide Web? So it's a system of interconnected web pages, like all kind of websites out there on the internet, which means if you build a website, then you put that website on the internet. So what is the way? So there are different domain you need to buy. Then you just go to host your website. So where your website are reside, so it is part of different hosting site. They provide the capability access to www is identifying all these web pages, which one is part of your website. So that is accessed through a web browser. So they use a common name that is part of their way. So www is providing the access of all the web pages available on the internet. So it is a provide a vast repository of informations, multimedia content, and online resources. So in that part, like each and every website data or there, so that means that is having vast depository with having different content. We all know there may be informations, multimedia content, online resources. So the www allows user to navigate between web pages, search for specific informations, and interact with the websites through hyperlinks which they helping you take you from one location to another location. If your website having thousands of pages and thousands of pages, which means there are different services out there. So if you want to move further, you want to more informations regarding any, so you just having different hyperlinks, they take you from that page to another page. There is all information regarding that point. What are the key aspect of the worldwide? In that part we access information, so they provide information access. They provide the linking of different web pages, that called as a hyperlinking. With the help of web browsers we access www. It is provides communications and collaborations. There are different online services is part of your www, and provide global connectivity. In internet services, what kind of benefit out there? So there is, we all use in professional way that called as a electronic mail. So email is widely used service for sending, receiving messages electronically. It allows individuals to communicate with one another by exchanging written messages, documents, and files. Email services typically include inbox organizations, attachment support, and spam filtering. So what we do with the help of internet, we writing email. So what are the part out there? What are the component? If someone is sending you email, so where it is stored? It is stored in the inbox. If you sending some mail to someone, so that is part of sent mail. If someone is not authorized, someone is trying to email without your permissions, they are like violate the rules and regulations of electronic mail service. So they always identify as a spam. We can also watch them, and if someone is like some are authenticate, so we can put them and convert the spam email to in our inbox also. So there are draft, outbox. So there are many options out there. So what are the key features of email services? In that part, we write some messages. So email services allow users to compose message using a user-friendly interface. They provide message sending and receiving. There is a address book and contact also out there. There are different folders, organizational tools. So email services allow users to organize their messages into folders or labels. We can attach some document files. There are limits. So email services support the sending and receiving of branches, including document and any other file types. In inbox organizations and filtering, we can use email services often provide features to manage and filter incoming message. We can easily search also any mail regarding anyone. We just typing in that search bar, we can easily fetching all the information regarding that search. Spam filtering to combat spam and unwanted messages, email service incorporate spam filtering mechanism. In search functionality, email services include search capabilities to help users find specific emails or information within their mailbox. Security and privacy. Email services prioritize security and privacy by implementing encryptions protocol, which means if you sending something, so all the information always be encrypted, which means the original message is not sent directly to the sender. In between, they use different tools. They encrypt the message. What is the original message? They hide that message with different protocols. They detect spam, and they also protect against phishing attempt. There is another way also that is used by internet services. In that part, we use instant messaging. So IM services enable real-time online communications between individuals or groups. Instant messaging platform allow users to exchange text messages, multimedia files, participate in the group chat. Popular instant messaging service include WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Slack. So there are different kind of platform that is providing instant message. What is the key aspect of instant messaging? So they provide real-time communications, text and media, multimedia messaging, group chat, collaborations, presence and status update, notifications and alert, multimedia sharing, file transfer, integration with other services, mobile and cross-platform accessibility, emotions and stickers, privacy and security. Like if you doing some digital campaign on the Facebook, so they also giving what kind of customers interacting with that. So we can say we integrate some other services with other services in that instant messaging. Other way, social media services enable individuals and organizations to create and share content, connect with the others, and engage in the online communities. There are different platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn offer features to sharing up photos, videos, and interacting with others through likes and private messaging. Online banking and the financial services that is also done by the internet. So internet-based banking services allow individuals to access and manage their bank accounts, make transactions, and perform financial activities with the help of online banking provide features like bank inquiry, fund transfer, bill payments, and account management, making banking more convenient and accessible. There is other way also. If you don't have any website, you don't use any social media, so there is blog options also there. So what is the blogs? Blogs are online platform where individuals and or group regularly publish their thoughts. So sometimes you are writing for some specific topics, so we can create our personal blog. In that part, we writing some our content, then we publish it on that blog. So if someone also on the blog, they can easily read your blogs. So if you are a good content creator, that means anyone can like we can say appreciate your work. They can try to connect you with some problems. So a blog typically consists of entries and article arranged in reverse chronological order with the latest quote at the top. So blogs allows writers to express themselves, sharing knowledge and engage with their audience through comments and discussions. Key features of the blog: content creations. What are the use? What are the features? So it is used for the content creations. So blogger create and publish written content covering various topics such as a personal stories, hobbies, expertise, news, or different kind of uh, specific interest. In interactions part, reader can engage with blog post by leaving comment, sharing their thoughts, or asking questions. It is also provide fostering dialogue between the blogger and the audience. Archives a searchable archive of the past post, allowing readers to access and explore previous article also. There are different categories and tags. Blog often use categories and take to organize posts based on the topics. So making it easier for readers to find specific content. So there kind of bifurcations also out there. RSS feed. So that is really simple syndications. Blog may provide RSS feed, enabling users to subscribe and receive update. Like there is notification tab also. There is subscribe things also in that part. They can users readers easily contribute their part so they can no check update with whenever new content is also published. What is the benefit of blogs? So on that platforms we can sharing ideas. We start search engine optimization ranking, because if your content is good, more people interacting with your content, so that means your website, your blog is popular, so it is coming on the top of the search engines whenever anyone is search on that topic. We earn money with the help of that content. So benefit of blogging. Social networks are online platforms that enable individuals to connect, share, and interact with others, forming virtual communities based on the shared interest, relationship, or activities. Well, so social networks are online platforms that enable individuals to connect, sharing, and interact with others, forming virtual communities based on the shared interests. So what their topics, what are their relationship, and what kind of active content sharing and networking through various features and tools. What are these features? So first is user profile. So always if you are having any account on any these kind of platforms, so you need to create your account. In that part, you upload photos, your identity, your names. So social network users create profiles representing their identity, including personal information, photo, interest. In that connections, user can connect with others by sending friend requests. You all aware about that. We follow their profiles, establishing a network for connections. Then we started content sharing. So we can share various type of content like text, post, photo, video, link, status update, anything with their network. Engagement and interactions. Social networks offer features like, comment, and share, enabling users to interact with each other's content and engage in the discussions. Group and communities. Social networks often include groups of communities where users with similar interests can gather, sharing information and engage in the focus discussions. Messaging and chat. Social media network provide messaging and chat features for private or group conversations. They easily giving the access of what event out there. So events and activities. So some social networks allow users to create and join event on activities, facilitating offline and online gathering. What is the technology of the internet? So internet is a global network of interconnected computers, server, and other devices that communicate using standard protocols. So what exactly about internet? So internet is nothing. There is connections. Connections means if you want to connect with internet right now, we having a meeting. So for that you need a mobile phone, laptop. It is not enough. You need to connect with internet. For that you required some SIM card or any internet connection or at your home. So anything like if you are getting signal from a network tower and there your mobile is connected through that, that means you are connected. There is a connection between you and that network tower. That is, there is the another part, what the way they use wireless technologies, they use frequencies. So there are other different ways. But how exactly these devices, which one is having the capability to the connect with the internet? So it is always not like computers. If any machines, any kind of tools that is also required to connect your computers like Wi-Fi device, routers. So any device that is having the capability to provide internet connection. So part of the connections that is part of your internet, that all are interconnected through in that process. And there is a protocol. Protocols means there are some rules and regulations. So these are the standards out there that is followed to connect internet. So that call as a protocol. So these protocol ensure the data can flow across networks, reach its intended destination. So what protocol do? What is the responsibility of these protocols? So these protocol provide you the where your connection is established, where your destinations, how they sending your message to that destinations. So that is not part like they just send your message in correct way. So the most fundamental protocol of the internet is the internet protocol, which provide the addressing systems used to identify and route data packet across network. So there is a IP, internet protocol, that is helping you, like each and everyone who is part of the internet. So they have a unique IP address. What is that? That is identity of your device on the internet. So it is a unique. It is not like duplicate. If someone is having a key that is part of a IP address, that means it is not belong to others who is present on the internet. So internet relies on the various networking technologies to establish connection and facilitate data transmission. Networking concepts such as IP addressing, which means we assigning IPs to devices, that is part of IP addressing. If your organization is big and there are number of computers are many, so that means you need more connections. So to utilize your like price factor, so for that there is a feature of networking that called as subnetting. So they divide your IP address in different subnet masks. So then there is routing. Routing is they helping you to send your message on a particular path, particular route. So how they are going to access that route, what is the way they define the best path. So each things are part of switching, and network security are the essential for understanding how data is efficiently and securely transmitted between devices. There is always a network infrastructure out there. In that part, there are different networking devices like routers, switches, and cables. They form the backbone of the data flow across the internet. Like like a factory is connected with that network tower. So that network tower is providing connection in a wireless way. So there are different wireless technology. If your computer is connected through your mobile phone, that means they provide the hotspot facility. So anyway, if your device connecting with something that is part of internet, that means each devices are part of the how your internet is work. So technology on the internet, like your, if you want to send some mail, message, calling, anything. So how your message is transferring throughout the process. So how your message is sending throughout. So there is a model that called as a OSI model. You all aware about the ISO International Standard Organization. They develop most standard which is certified, which means they provide unique quality product out there in the market. So it is also that time in the computers are not connecting with others. So for that, we required a model that explain how your computers are connected with others. So they provide a open system interconnections model. In that part, they divide your process. Like if you want to send a message to other persons, you write a mail. So how your process is getting passed through. So there are 7 layers in that model. In that model, there are 7 layers: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, and application layer. This subject you will going to learn in the third semester. There is a proper networking subject. But right now you just aware how your technology work. Like I just want to send a mail to someone else. So how I plan it? So for that, like I need a computer. So we can say there is a computer there. Then you need to connect with internet. So for that, there is a cables, there is fiber cable. If there is internet connection of that type, if wireless connection, so there is a wireless. So cable, any physical media, which one is helping you to connect with the internet? So that is part of your physical. So in that part, how you type your message is transferring through that cable, that Wi-Fi devices. So that is part of your data. So how your data look on the physical layer in a 0 1 format, because it is directly initiated yours from your system, which means your system only understanding machine language and your data is in 0 1 format. Then the data is reaches to the nearest device where all the computers are connected. So that means they just link the data. How your data is transferring through this computer to next machine? There is a port, there is a hub, any device in between. There is not like you sitting here at your home, I am here. So how our screen is sharing? So first my message through my mobile phone, which one is right now act as a internet service provider. Then this message go to the nearest device, which one is providing me the internet connections. So then there are thousands of devices in between. So how your data is linking throughout the process? So that is part of your data link layer. Your data is like just formed because it is assembled, then it is pegged. So like if you want to send it like post office draft, so how you are going to plan? So you just buying something, like what is the physical entities you have in putting your message. So for that you require that part, so that is physical. Then you type something in that, then they transferring to you, go to the post office, you put that message. Then transport layer act, that is transferring your data to your destination to another destination. How much time it taking? So that is part of session management in the dialog box. How you are writing that, like you, if you writing something in that, you just close that like enough to no one can easily access in between the transmission medium. And how you are going to read in, you required some application for that. So that is the way. Like I just preparing a mail, so for that I required a email application, so that is part of applications. Then I, what I am writing, so writing it is part of presentations. Like your mail is ensuring your data is presented in proper way, it is secure or not. Like if you require to make a gif format, in different format you use. Session management, how much time it take to transfer? So that is part of synchronize and send to the message. In transport layer, the exactly who is taking your message from that your locations to end locations. So transport layer, in between what kind of internet activities happen. So that is part of network. And in other part like data link layer, so in that we just defining the nearest device which is directly connected with your computers, and physical how your computer devices are connected. Then what is transfer protocol? So that is helping us to govern the communication between web browsers and servers, allowing users to request and receive web pages. So whenever you want to access something on the internet, so what is the way you interacting? So that is like if you accessing with the help of web browsers to get access of any resources on the Google, Yahoo, any type of search engines. So that is an important protocol who is giving like what you request, and server pages respond on that. So you receive web pages. Hypertext markup language and cascading style sheet and JavaScript are the core technologies. That is like how your website is look like. What is the like right now I am sharing. So all the content are getting your at your site in a proper format. So all the part of HTML and CSS responsible JavaScript. Cloud computing also has emerged as a prominent technology. You all aware about that. That is helping you to store some data software over the internet without like computing resources. Social media terminology we all already discussed. Like first we create the profile, then we feed something, post, comment, sharing and repost, hashtag, direct message, influencer, rating. So these all are part of your social dynamics, all the regarding your internet services. So what is the important and basic thing required to understand what is the internet, what is the social dynamics of internet, what is the benefit, what is the negative sides. what is the impact, what is the key features. So each and everything we have discussed in this lectures. If you having any query regarding any topic of this lectures, you can write in the chat. कोई भी आपको इश्यू हो, क्वेश्चंस आप चैट में राइट अप कर दो, एंड नहीं है आप लेफ्ट कर सकते हो. Thank you, everyone. I just concluding session now. Anyone having any query, they can write up. Still, we have 2 4 minutes left.